Hey guys, Oblivion here, coming at you with a duel with someone that just accepted my request. Right now I'm going to be dueling using my Hazy deck, because lately I've been kind of getting into the Fire Archetype, since you guys know that I've just been digging the Fire King Archetype. So yeah, I'm just kind of playing the Hazy and playing the other Fire Archetypes. Hazys are another Fire Archetype that were released in Cosmo Blazer almost the exact same time that the structure deck for the Fire Kings were released. They actually topped, I believe somewhere they topped. They're really good control based deck, they're control, but they spam out like fucking crazy. Rekindling in this deck is fucking crazy. I am playing the Tefnuit build. This is just my pure Hazy deck. I am running another build that utilizes the Fire Kings as well as the Hazy Beast, and I'll be showing off duels like that. I did have audio for this, but someone called me and ruined the audio, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna record over it. So anyways, as you guys see, my Pop Duality, I picked up the Convocation, and then even though I milled the Tefnuit, I still picked the Convocation just to deck in one extra card. If you guys don't know, if you mill, let's say, a Stratos and a E-Call, you usually go for the E-Call, and then you get the Stratos, and then Stratos searches, because you just deck in a lot more like that. It's better that way, in my opinion, but to each his own, right? So I open up kind of shit, but then I get the Tefnuit and he summons a monster, so I'm fine. I get into the Hazy pillar, so I'm pretty happy about that. I special summon the Tefnuit, asking to see if I have if he has a response. He does not, so I just kind of tribute it for the Sphinx, and this is kind of like the main combo you use with Tefnuit. That's why you run Tefnuit in the deck, and you get the Tyhone. I was making fun of it in the goddamn video, but I can't remember my joke. It was pretty funny. I laughed at it. So then I'm like, okay, Hazy, Sphinx effect, and I called monsters in the video. Like, you guys would hear me call monsters, and I guess I forgot to type it, but I was like, whatever. Either way, I wasn't gonna get the effect because I called monsters, and I milled the spell. And plus, I'm not a cheater, so yeah. You guys heard me in the video, even though I kind of just deleted the audio for this video. So, by the way, guys, I am recording on Jason's channel, SS Jason. So if you guys don't know him, you guys are probably subscribed to him. If you guys are subscribed to me, you guys are probably subscribed to him. So go check out his channel. I'll be on there probably later tonight, probably later tomorrow night. And yeah, so the whole focus of this deck is just to spam out rank 6. And this deck is, it starts off pretty slow, but it increases momentum. And here I was thinking, I was like, man, I could activate Hazy Pillar and use Hazy Pillar's effect to kind of put another material into Basitrus or whatever, because I really don't want the fucking hippogriff in my hand. It's disgusting. But I'm like, it doesn't matter, don't care. I'm just gonna banish it, because I was thinking he had Chameleon, because it has 0 attack. 0 defense, I'm sorry. So I thought he had Chameleon, so I was like, whatever, let me play it safe and banish it, just in case he goes into a level 8 Synchro. And then I'm like, okay, I don't want to set the other Compulse or the Hazy Pillar, because I was scared of Heavy Storm, and he did have it. So I'm happy that I did not, you know, put the Compulse. So he special summons normal summons the big piece Golem, and he activates the Synchro boost, so it becomes a 2600 beater, and he just enough to beat over my Basitrus. So that kind of made me a little bit sad, QQ. But I still had outs to it because I had Monster Reborn. So I'm thinking here, I could Monster Reborn like the Sphinx and just kind of like pray. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna die. Like, he's not gonna OTK me as one card in hand. So I was just thinking, I was like, you know, whatever. I'll activate the Duality, because Duality just gives me a lot more plays and stuff. So I milled pretty good, but I end up getting the Cerberus, because I believe Cerberus is a lot better because it gets to search. Unfortunately, if he had a weaker monster, I would have gone Flamvell Fire Dog, just because it's always good to have it. It's a great card in this deck. And I don't believe I do anything. I believe I set the Compulse. Oh no, I'm sorry. Do I set the Compulse? Yeah, I set the Compulse, and I passed turn. Because really taking 2600 to the face isn't that bad. But I'm like, you know what? Rather not risk it. He's just gonna go straight into battle phase, and I end up compulsing it because I don't want. I'm greedy and I don't like to take the freaking damage. So yeah, guys, Hazy Flames are a pretty cool archetype. Not gonna lie, really awesome archetype, to be honest. I'm happy that now it's that when I'm realizing it. Hazy Flames have been always a really great control based deck. How I really found them was because I'm running the Cerberus in my Beast Stun deck, which I'll be doing an updated deck profile later, probably in like a week or so. I have to go to locals and get all the key pieces or whatever. And I just end up attacking for 2k and just passing turn over to him. And then he normal summons it again, and I know it was a waste of Compulse, some of you might think, but I was thinking, man, whatever, I'll just attack directly, and then I get my search out because of Cerberus. So I'm gonna go search out for the Partheon, the Periton, I believe. It's like the Rescue Rabbit of the deck. It's a balanced version of Rescue Rabbit in my opinion. So I'm just looking at my grave thinking, because of Rekindling, and I'm like, I gotta make a push. Well, I don't have to, but I really want to. And you guys are gonna be seeing some crazy ass plays right here. Like, this is how the deck fucking picks up momentum and just fucking murders everybody. So Periton, I asked to see if the summon's fine, and I ditch the Hippogriff. Since it has 200 defense, I get to set out for a Rekindling. So I'm gonna go and special summon. I'm running a lot of monsters, by the way. I believe 21, just so I could mill more consistent with Sphinx. I call it Sphinx effect, and I believe I call it spells, and I call it correctly. My mill Rekindling, unfortunately, QQ. I'm only running 2 though. I could actually get away by running 3 because I have a lot of targets, but I'm like, eh. So I go for the Percheon again. By the way, if you read, yes, it could be special summoned by a Hazy Flame monster effect, not by, you know, yeah. So I'm gonna go and ditch the Cerberus again, just making my Rekindling as live as possible. I'm gonna go get another Sphinx and another Cerberus, just kind of, you know, do shenanigans, and then Cerberus effect, and I'm like, I'll just call monsters, and I do end up milling a monster. Pretty happy about that, and I am going to go and just bring back the Cerberus, I believe. Yeah, the Cerberus. And I'm just looking at my grave and I'm like, damn, I could make a really big push here. Now at this point I'm just trying to OTK, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go. If he hasn't done anything, that's probably like a Mirror Force or Deep Prison, and I don't want to run into that shit, or like a negate attack. So I'm just gonna end up compulsing, and as you can see, I'm compulsing. I'm detaching the ones with 200 defense, so I could just use them later for Rekindling. So I'm going to just do that. I'm gonna just target the back row, have fun and shit like that. I'm just kind of OTKing him. It's hilarious. But anyways, guys, that is the end of the duel here. You guys are gonna be seeing some funky ass plays, and let me know what you guys think of the deck so far. And yeah, this has been Oblivion, guys. Catch you guys later. Pieces.